Good afternoon, 47. Your target is already inside the Miami Bayside Center. Dave Reddy, our informant, is waiting for you in the reception area. If you like, he can lead you to a meeting where Faber will be in attendance. What you do from then on is up to you. Be mindful, though. He will not wait around for long.
Wow.
Hurry up, buddy. We're running real late here, all right?
From the CIA to the Freemasons. Next week's hearing will focus on Swedish banker Klaus Hugo Strand.
You must be Dave Reddy.
Ah, yes. You're the one I've been expecting. The special guest.
I am.
Okay, so like I told your superiors, I can get you inside the meeting, but that's it. What you do from there is up to you. Got it?
Just how I like it.
All right. That outfit looks appropriate. Now let's go. They're expecting us upstairs. This guy's with me.
Hello, sir.
So, this deal is closed when we enter the room, all right? I get you in, that's all. And then your people take care of my problem.
Don't worry. We'll fulfill our end of the bargain.
Solid. You know, I don't know what I was thinking, honestly. Getting involved with people like the Morenos, it was stupid. But I thought I could make some quick cash, you know? Buy that yacht, sail a couple of babes to the Caribbean for the summer. Stupid.
The Moreno cartel is the biggest in the Southern Hemisphere. You don't try to cheat those kind of people.
I wish I'd met you a little earlier, buddy. Could have used that advice 6 months ago, you know? Anyway, we're almost there, so, let's put on our game faces.
I'm...
Capable of complex skin texture analysis and ultrasonic 3D information capture ensure the right targets are taken down every time.
Hello?
Maybe that's too much detail at this stage.
Sir, you might find this amusing, but I can assure you, drawing attention to yourself is not what you want to be doing.
Sir, I'm afraid you don't have the right clearance. Sorry.
I wonder who this Faber character works for. It's gotta be some sort of foreign national agency. The Langley boys aren't this creative.
Hello, HR? Yes, it's Finn Wheeler down at the Bayside Center. Listen, I realize this may sound trivial, but the Fountain View soda dispenser
Hello,
has
sir.
been on the fritz since we moved in. I can't work without my energy drinks, and I have to afford to bring my own.
pivotal moment in modern conflict solution. Imagine infiltrating the sanctuary, striking a fatal.
Robin Knox, huh? That's like a secretary, right? My mother worked as a secretary for a guy who ran an insurance company.
Oh, it's so much more than that. I am the direct link between Mr. Knox and the outside world. His shield, his banner, and his confidant.
Sounds very impressive. But from where I'm standing, it kind of looks like you're just talking on the phone a lot.
I provide an invaluable service to Mr. Knox. I afford context and storytelling around him, ensuring the world gets the access it needs, but also ensuring Mr. Knox gets the privacy he's entitled to.
Yeah. Sounds like you're just a secretary.
I need to get back to my work now.
Hi there. Boy, am I glad to be out of that office. It feels like a damn rainforest. Isn't there an AC unit in there?
Yeah, Knox wants it like that.
He has this issue with his left eye. You know, the one that got burnt in the accident way back. Apparently, it dries out in low humidity or something. So, anyone messes with the AC, Knox gets real cranky. Like, you're fired kind of cranky.
That is Mark Faber, possibly the most elusive man in the history of the ICA.
Mr. Faber.
Yes. You're the weapons designer?
Absolutely.
Smashing. Let's have a look at what you've got. I know the designs I sent were unique, but I figured you would appreciate the challenge.
I'm always up for a challenge, Mr. Faber.
So, where to begin?
I'll leave that entirely up to you, Mr. Faber. I'm all about freedom of approach.
Very well. Right, let's have a look at this. I need it to be an exact replica of Sukov's favorite fountain pen. And it has to... Huh? No explosive element. What the hell is this? What am I supposed to do with this thing? Stab the man?
Looks to be made of boron nitrate nanotubing. It will be a very effective stabbing weapon, especially against the softer parts of a human body, like an eye.
You've got a very old-fashioned way about you. No self-respecting assassin would use something this silly. What's next, fiber wires?
Perhaps we should agree to disagree on that, Mr. Faber.
So, this is Robert Knox's new brainchild. Chilling. Can't really see it replacing humans for a long time, but I will say, I admire his showmanship. But you, my friend, lack what all machines lack. Spontaneity. The ability to think freely, on your feet. And perhaps more important than anything, the ability to feel fear, whether we like it or not. The fear of death is what drives us, makes us human. Once we lose that, well, we're nothing more than empty shells drifting through life, waiting to finally be discarded.
That's a bleak observation, coming from a man who's cheated death so many times.
Well, it's not really death I've cheated, just humans. I wonder how I'd fare against something like this, something artificial, bred with a singular purpose, to kill. Would I be able to best it?
Good question, Mr. Faber. Good question.
The bomb doesn't actually have to be that powerful. But it is extremely important the explosive element is flashy enough. It's not misdirection if people aren't looking at it. This isn't exactly a discrete container, but I suppose if we add balloons to the event, spray paint this to look like a helium canister, I think we can make this work.
You're not worried about losing control of the resulting explosion? Knox's octane booster isn't known for its reliability.
Well, what's a little uncontrollable fire among friends? I'll be long gone by the time this thing is set off. Besides, I need a decent amount of fire to crisp up the remains, you know?
You're planning on using a body double.
Of course. It's worked so far, so why stop? Got quite a few of them in cold storage. Practical for my vanishing trick, if you know what I mean. Okay, I think I've seen enough for now. Need to think for a while. I'll be back later. It's me. I just sent you the location for the next gig. I need you to move me a lot closer to
Sir, you're not allowed to pass.
Let's run a quick verbal diagnostic test here, Palace. Are you fucking?
We'll detonate once it fires the first shot. Hits on a nearby gas canister.
Far-fetched, sure. They fell for the exploding fire extinguisher a few years ago. Sure it'll work. Right. I need to finish with an intel brief here, then I'll fly out to meet you. I'm back. Where did we leave off?
So, we looked into renting the entire building. Short answer is, it can be done, but...
You're late. Take a seat.
Pavel Sukov and Knox go way back. Sukov's older brother actually started Kronstadt with Knox, but was killed in a tragic accident just days before the company went on to the stock exchange. Pavel seems to think Mr. Knox had something to do with that, and so he's been carrying a grudge for years. We've been giving him the old corporate runaround for about a decade, until I got wind of this new book. I read an early draft, and let me tell you, it's as explosive as some of your finest work, Mr. Faber. We have to shut this guy down, and you're just the man to do it.
Fascinating, Mr. Reddy. I should like to go over all the files myself at some point. Make sure I don't miss any of these gold nuggets of information. You know what? Let's try a small exercise. You. Suppose you were sent to kill me. We're in this meeting together. You're sitting there in the chair, waiting for your moment. How would you kill me? What's the plan?
You've been drinking quite a lot of coffee.
Yes.
Fast-acting poison. Emetic. About 5 seconds from ingestion to reaction. Follow you to the bathroom. Drown you. Terrible accident.
Gruesome. But I've survived worse than that. What else?
Cause a small distraction. Lure you out onto the balcony and throw you over the railing to your death below.
You look strong enough. But there are bushes down there. They break the fall. I'd walk away without a single broken bone. Final bid?
Knife on the table over there. Quick throw. Knife through the head. You'd be dead before you hit the floor.
That's more like it. But very risky. You'd have a hard time escaping the room. But I would love to see you try that. Right. I think it's time for a smoke. I'll be back in a bit.
Sure. Yeah, I'll just hang here. I got some other things I need to circle back on as well.
It's me. Canadian Zone Specialist, Davenport and Swan. I'm not much really
Cognitive filter. Give me a status.
I look forward to the test today, sir.
Sorry, sir. Can't pass through here.
Sure. We've all heard the story. I'd like to meet him.
Then we've had a good run. If I go by anyone's hand, I want it to belong to the best in the business. Simple as that. Good. Good, I'll see you later, Alice.
We still have a little time before our champion reaches the podium. Let's hope it's not like last year when a streaker delayed the celebrations. Keep your clothes on, folks. Please.
Bollocks.
Target eliminated. Hopefully, this will be the last time we have to deal with Mr. Faber. The money is being transferred now, 47. Time to find an exit.
Thank you, Palace. That was interesting. We'll save a log of this conversation and revert to test fire.
Looking sharp today, sir.
impress your family and friends at work.